Well, g'day tubes, how's she going? Pretty good here. So we're just going to work on this guy here today. I just got the heat juiced here, juicing right now, and I didn't have it on the last couple of days. I just thought, I'm not going to be in here, I don't need it on, but it is not warming up in here super too fast, so I actually might get the other one going here. We're only, well, we're almost, it's hard for you guys to probably see, but we're sitting probably about 12, 13 degrees maybe, so it's coming, but I'll maybe just leave us running a little longer here. I don't normally run it this fast, because it does make a lot of heat once it gets up there. You don't want it that hot, but it's making pretty good heat now. But I almost kind of think I was running it too low, and it wasn't burning up the little coils in here kind of thing, you know, in the heat exchanger, because now it's good and warm, but it hadn't really been that warm. But that's, you almost can't keep your hand there now, so maybe that's burning some of the crap out of it. But anyways, I'll let it warm up here a little bit, because it is kind of chilly in here. I didn't bring my coat, but we're going to work on this guy. And of course, this is our little leaf blower, handheld SH55. We already got her partially apart here from, why is it slowing down? From the remnants of yesterday's video, the other day's video. So we probably should pull out a spark plug and see how it has been running. I think it's been running fine, but I just like, because of the ethanol and crap in our fuels and crap now, for some stupid reason someone thought it was a good idea putting ethanol in fuel. It almost actually looks like it's been almost kind of leaking a bit there. It's like a bit kind of wet looking. Because of the ethanol, get a bit of light in here. Yeah, I don't think it's leaking a lot, but this one mounts from underneath. The screws come up this way and mount in. You can see the top of the screw there, right? So, but anywho, yeah, we'll see how it has been running. And this is a BPMR7A, which I do have some here, which I'll probably throw a new one in anyways, and should be good to go. We'll maybe change the fuel filter. Should be able to fish that out of there, hopefully. I don't know if I can or not, but we'll see what we can do. Fuel lines are probably fine on it. We'll have to get in there. I don't have one of these. This is like a dual one here. I'll show you that when we get in here, though. But first, we'll pull the plug out, but I'm going to let it warm up in here a little bit more first. All right, so yeah, this thing was still running pretty good. I just noticed it was a little bit harder to start up kind of thing, so I'm thinking probably the diaphragm. And this one's starting to go hard too, but I don't know. It's hard to say really, but I guess we'll do her anyways. A little dirty in there, not too bad. That's I don't have a spare one of those, so I better just run with that one again. Let's check the plug here first. They don't give me a whole lot of room there to get that out, but let's kind of see how it was running. Oh man, that is tight in there, isn't it? It's a nice clean golden browny kind of color. That's what we're looking for, not grimy, gross, and oily and gross. Holy jumping, that's not much room. Well, it's not too bad really. There's still actually some clean on it there, so we're just gonna put this maybe in the vise, and I'll put some cleaner on it here and let's let it kind of soak in, and I think we'll just maybe run with that one again. Okay. And I like to look down the cylinder here just to kind of see. Well, the top of the piston's pretty grimy. It's good looking everywhere else though. Yeah, it's nice and clean and shiny. It's not scratched all up or nothing. Okay, so that's good. Yes. Now this, the spout would come out of here, I think. At least it should, but I might have to release it out of here, I think. That would make make it a little bit easier. There you go. A little bit easier for us to kind of maneuver it and work with it and stuff now. Yeah, so that was going to be really tight in there. I don't know why they designed it like that. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I can even get this out of here nicely enough. We'll just have to fight with it, I guess. And this guy on the top, super tight. Those might be fun to get back in there. They don't give you a lot of room, do they? Oh. Okay, we're good. Alright, now this should just come right free. Looks like the gasket stayed there, so that's fine. It can stay there. And yeah, this has got the double fuel line on it here. It's got one impulse line. I guess it's this. No, that's a. This one maybe. Oh, this one will get an impulse off the engine off of here. Yeah, that's right. See how that's not sucking in nice? It shouldn't really do that. It should pop out pretty quick. That one's not terrible bad, but it's not super good either. Let's see if we can break this line off. You see the big grommet? It's like a 2-in-1 thing here. It's kind of a neat design, actually. Oh, splashed all over me. Now this guy is in there a little bit more. I might have to get a light. Can't see what I'm doing there, bud. I'd like to get that off if I could. No, still can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn it out of your guys' way, I think, here, so I can see what I'm doing. I gotta get way high on this thing. There we go. That'll work. All right. Now we got a throttle somehow we got to get off of here. And as for right now, I'm not sure how that comes off of there. We actually might need to take this whole handle off of here because I can't get that because of the L bracket thingy there, so I guess we got to take all this off too. Wasn't really expecting that, but these are really coarse threaded bolts for them things. Is that all of them, or no? Okay. So that just unclip it here. It should. So we gotta get it out here, maybe. Holy smokes. There we go. Okay. That's quite the throttle linkage. It's all over the place, that one. Let me grab a fresh towel here. There's the kit for that guy. It's there, and out of the way for now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's been leaking in here, but it is kind of schmucky a little bit there. Boy, that's a tiny passage down there, but okay. Should be good. We'll get you down here. I'm just going to give this a guy a cleaning first, though, on the outside. Okay, so yeah, again, this wasn't running too bad as it was, so I'm not going to probably go into too much super cleaning inside of this thing. But just before I forget, I'm going to take some shots, and yeah, we won't even touch the needle because it was running fine. It's just I want to, you know, give it a little bit of a freshen up. Let's see if we can get some of this to prime back in here. And I don't have to dump it all over. Okay. Maybe the primer bulb's actually not too bad on this one yet. To be honest, we'll have a check inside here though. I wonder if that heater's is not quite kicking out the same amount of heat. It might need cleaned. So you are every once in a while supposed to take it apart and clean those things out. Let's let that drain out a minute. Okay. It's funny, these fuel pipes, they're smooth. They don't have a little barb on them. I guess maybe they thought, well, they're longer. We don't need the barbs on them. Grab another little towel. Yeah, I think it's all fine in there. Diaphragm's not fantastic, but it's not really terrible bad. I think while we're in here, we'll switch it. Some weird stuff in there from somewhere too. Interesting. Okay, so that way. Let's pop off this side here too. And this one, after we get her together, we probably will start it up. Let go. But the other one, hedge trimmer from the other day, I didn't really want to bother starting it and getting it all full of gas again, right? So until I actually need it. There's a little tiny bit of crud in here. That's not too bad though. I'll probably just spray it out and drive on. I don't even think I'm going to switch this. Primer still looks pretty good there. I'll just save it and keep using that one, I think. So, okay, I'm just going to do a bit of cleaning here, and then we'll slap her back together, I guess. Should be all good. All right, well, we'll open up this kit. Hopefully it's the right one. Yeah, SH55 blower. Should be good. Old Amazon to the rescue again, eh? Woo! Old Amazon. All right, let's see what we got here. This is ZAMA-RB89, so this should be a ZAMA, yeah. I didn't clean this part here yet, but we will. Okay. Well, let's get the diaphragm side going here first, I guess. Okay. It's looking all right. I don't think I'm going to even pull this. Well, maybe I should just have a look at it. Tiny little jet. Tiny. Pretty similar to the other carburetor we just did, I think. Wow, that's tiny. I don't think you can even see the hole in there, but maybe you can. There it is. Pretty tiny hole in there. I don't think I'm even gonna do much with that, honestly, because it was, like I say, it was running fine. So, but the diaphragm was starting to get hard on it. I did notice it was starting to get harder to start. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna need. Got other parts in here. There's a big Welsh plug I don't think that you'd use. Oh, come on, fingers. So we're gonna need that guy. And our diaphragm. Man, it's so light and hardly even feel them. We'll need these two guys out too. And the rest of those parts, just keep them, I guess. I don't need them right now, so that's always good. Okay, so you will need gasket first. Yeah, diaphragm on top. Kind of looks a little different on that. Got two holes in it here. Oh, that's not the right. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. So we got holes in here, and there's no holes on that one. But we got a hole in the middle here. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Their numbers are off. Their numbers are off. This looks okay though. Let me get it separated here. Yeah, this piece looks good. That is not the right gasket for that diaphragm. This carb. Yeah, this other one looks right. Exactly the same. Alright, let's see if I can separate one of these. We'll have to reuse that gasket again, I guess. This one's pretty hard. This is from the other guy there, but sometimes you can't really separate these too easily. If I could see it, it'd be even better. Okay. I don't think we damaged it at all. That's good. Yeah, you can feel this one. It's pretty hard. It's not too good a shape. You should be able to somehow rejuvenate them things, but you can't. Okay, so gasket first. It's not probably good reusing that gasket again, but I don't really have a choice unless somehow I can drill a little hole in that guy. I don't know if I can do that or not without wrecking it. Geez, that might just work. I have to just get that cleaned off a little better, but I don't know, I'm not crazy about that because it kind of burrs it over a little bit, right? This one's not torn or nothing. I don't think it's gonna hurt, but yeah, that kind of burrs it over and you got like a little burr thing there, so I don't know if that's gonna work too well. So we'll try this one, I guess. It's not exactly the right one for it, but well, the diaphragm's not going to be right either because there's a hole through the diaphragm too. Oh man. Well, that's not good, is it? That's definitely not the right one. We might be up the creek without a paddle for this one. How am I going to get a better hole in that? I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, that's just gonna get closed right off again. Oh man. I wonder why that's so different. It's the one I ordered for this one. It was supposed to be the right one. How would you get a better hole in that? Without tearing it. You almost need like a tiny, tiny little puncher. I haven't got one of those that small. No. All my stuff's kind of bigger. Well, might be a good little experiment. Just don't think that's going to quite work. So I just don't think I got it punched open enough here, and I don't really want to hit it too hard with something, you know, because it's so delicate there. Boy, I don't know what to say. think that's just going to collapse and then get run rate. Trying to think what else I got. I could do a better hole in that. Yeah, maybe we'll just try it and see. It's probably not going to run right. This one's just... definitely a lot pliabler. What else can I punch that with? Let me give it a think. Well, I do have a super tiny hole puncher here. Maybe we can try it. Yeah, that'll work. I think. Oh, maybe not. Let me see if I got one that's a hair bit bigger. This one's a hair bit bigger. It's not very square though, or round, sorry. There we go. I think that'll work. It's not a perfect hole, but I do have some small little guys here for punching. That's the smallest one. That's super small. There we go. That might actually work now. Sweet! Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think we'll try her. See what happens. I think we'll try her. Alright, so that's there. Now, this one just rests on top. It doesn't go. It doesn't go like the other one. Okay. A little bit of crud in there. I was going to clean that again. Okay, even that says China in there. Go China, go China. Now let me just have a look at this again here. I don't know if this is going to work. See if the hole lines up here. give her a try. All we can do. And this primer, I think I'm going to run with it. It still looks pretty good. It's not cracked or nothing yet. Oh! Now it's on the floor. Sometimes there's a bit of grime in there that you can get out. Clean towel here, bud. It's not too bad. I think we're going to drive it. Hopefully this will work. The modifications we had to make. They must be not quite right on their model numbers there. We'll see what happens. Okay. Should have done the other side first here. Oh, geez. Okay, so we should be the thin part first here. It's gotta go that way. These look like they line up perfect, so that's good. This one should go that way. Yep, looks good there. Oh, I got to somehow get this propped up here. Doesn't all fall off on us again. Get these off. It's pretty clean under there. I'm not going to worry too much about that. And this guy's got to go back on here. Oh man. Okay, should be good. These ones, yeah, it's a bit kind of bowed inside and sucked in, right? So it's definitely not perfectly good. So we'll try her and see what happens. Okay, I don't know if I can report to anybody that that wasn't exactly the right kit for this, but it wasn't exactly the right kit for this. So that should be your little impulse port there, and that should come in this little hole here. Should, anyways. Better get this throttle on here first. So, get this all figured out again here. Goes that way, and this should go this way, so this should go that way, I believe. Okay. It's a bit tight here. Okay. It's working. Yep. See, throttle's working. That's great. Awesome. Quite right on the back here again. There we go. I think. There. Okay, let's get that handle back together before she falls apart on us. Should be one. Another one go right here. Okay, see if the throttle works. Yep. Return springs not working? No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's see if we can get fuel line shoved back on here. That's about it. Yep. A little primer line. The line still feels pretty good actually, so that's a good thing. Okay. That's pretty good. And what are we going to need next? Our little housing. This would be interesting, fighting with this now. Okay, I don't think I can get on there with this guy. No, there's like a little plastic thing blocking it there. I don't really understand why they design it like that, but apparently they did. Now, I probably should have... I don't know if I'm going to be able to fish this line out of here, to be honest. I don't have a long enough hook to get in there, because it's actually, well, maybe I can get it here. No, it's like way over here for some reason. I'll have to work on that in a minute, but I don't know if I can reach it or not. I might have to go without putting a filter in it today. Now let's get this tightened up. Geez, I should have cut that little tab off while I was in there. Would have made the life a lot easier. It's not like it holds the thing or nothing. I think that'll work. All right. And this, like I say, I don't have another one. I don't think doesn't really look too bad. I'm not going to worry about it too much. And that guy should slip in there. Nice. Alright, let's just check this primer out. Yeah, it's still sucking kind of weird. Could be the filter bunged up a little bit. Like I say, I don't have a long enough hook yet to potentially get down. Oh, wait a minute. I might have fished her out. Hopefully this will help. Actually, that one's too big. Oh, crapola. Hey, they don't have one. I wonder if I can just clean this guy, blow it back out. I'm gonna try that because I don't have another filter, so we're kind of screwed for that. Give me a sec, I'll see if I can clean it. Well, I'm able to huff and puff through it pretty good, so I think we'll just drive on with this one. I'll have to restock because I don't have any more of that size anymore. So now I gotta fight to get the thing back to where it was. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's too big. That was for that other saw. I thought I had one up here, but I didn't. So, crap. Okay. Yeah. It's still not kind of going the way it should. Okay, well, anyways. I neglected to get the right parts. Well, we got this off. Let's assess the spark plug here. I'll give it another blast of stuff here. And it's going to clean it out. Well, I'm able to huff and puff through it pretty good. So I think we'll just drive on with this one. I'll have to restock because I don't have any more of that size anymore. So now I gotta fight to get the thing back to where it was. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's too big. That was for that other saw. I thought I had one up here, but I didn't. So, crap. Okay. Yeah. Still not kind of going the way it should. Okay, well, anyways. I neglected to get the right parts. Well, we got this off. Let's assess the spark plug here. I'll give it another blast of stuff here. And it's going to clean it out. It didn't clean up too bad, but you know, I got some new ones here. I'm going to maybe save that as a good spare. And we'll put a fresh new one in for them. Same plug. Boy, they don't give you much room for this, so let me tell you. This one's never had a carb job. It's never had new plugs, never had a new filter. Or air filter. Fuel or air filter. But it's done pretty good, I gotta say. It has done pretty good. I can't complain. Nobody listens anyways when I complain. Okay. We're good there. And we got one different bolt on this guy. Oh, we got to get this back in there somehow too. did it go? It went on the outside here, yeah. I'm not sure why, but I guess they're grounding something to something here. Is it for static or something? I have no idea. Definitely grounding something to something. It's going down into the plastic, which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Right, one there. One there. And we'll see if this will start with that little diaphragm gasket modification we had to make there. Because it wasn't right. Everything else looked good though, but that was just missing a hole there, and that's not so good. She may have problems. Okay, I think that'll do her. It's all back together, and she's compression still, so I'm pretty happy with that. And let's open the door and fire it up, hopefully. Uh-oh. Oh, I've got to turn it on, that'll help. I want to check here. Seems to be running pretty good though, but the little whatchamacallit thing on, it's gonna be really hot now. That's stupid me, I should have checked it first. A little if I can get to it. Oh. That's the little guy there for the spark arresting. I wanted to kind of pull it out and have a look at it. There's I don't know what size that's going to be, but it should be a metric 15. Okay. It's going to be hot as blazes now, but sometimes these can get bunged up, right? Oh, that one's not too bad though. I can see right through it, so let's try running it without that and see if it's any different. It's definitely more snappier sounding. I kind of like that. I wonder what thread that is. Maybe I'll just put a little straight pipe out there. It's probably not good for it though. You should richen it up a bit. It does have a little bit more snap to her though. Well, we'll clean that thing up, put it back in, I guess. And believe it or not, the best way to clean these is yourself an extension. Don't burn your fingers off. Get your torch going here. just had a pliers maybe to hold this. And if it was really gummed up, it would be a good idea to clean this really good, but this will burn all the crap off it. You just don't want to hold it long enough there so she like melts, falls apart on you. These things pretty much get red hot probably when it's running anyways, but see, that's a little bit better now, right? It's getting a little browner. But these do get bunged up after a while too, right? So, okay, let me just blast her off with some air. All right, we'll try to thread this back in here. That sounded pretty cool, that off though, I gotta say. This thing's always been weird starting. I kind of wonder if it's got too small of a carburetor on it when it's cold. I don't know, but it always seems to bog like that every time you start it cold, and it needs a bit of choke to get warmed up enough. But I'll give her one more shot here. Even there it was bogging a little bit. Maybe I could lean out the high a little bit, but I think we'll just leave her. It seems to be running pretty good. Well, there we go. So a little bit of work on the SH55 handheld blower. Pretty good little unit though. It's served me well. Just keep lots of oil in her. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Serial number there ends in 629. Of course it does. Of course it does. All right, guess we'll call that good. I got to put that tube back on, but I can do that later. That's no big deal. And the next little venture is going to be into this 041 AV. See what it needs, if it needs anything, and I think it probably could do with a impulse tube. Maybe we'll see when we get in there, but it's an old girl, that's for sure. But should be all good. But anyways, thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day.